How many times have you said or thought that I have trust issues? It's a common phrase we often use to explain why we're guarded or why we tend to pull away. It sounds like a personal flaw, like something inside you needs to be fixed. But what if I told you that that's a diagnosis? That you don't have trust issues in other people, but you have trust issues in yourself? More specifically, what if I told you that trust issues is a direct symptom of something much more deeper? Poor boundary setting. Today, we're going to explore how poor boundaries can affect and create illusions of untrustworthy people, and how strong boundaries can actually restore your engagement and ability with the world. Let's map out the classic cycle. It starts when someone crosses the line. Maybe they broke something like a small promise. Maybe they shared a piece of private information. Maybe they did something behind your back. You feel hurt, but you don't want to say anything. Why? Well, maybe it's because you're scared you'll feel difficult. Okay? And this is where boundary failure comes in. Because you didn't communicate the line, they're going to keep on crossing your line. And you're going to start becoming more anxious and resentful, like, oh my God, I can't trust them. They keep on hurting me. But here's the shift in perspective. Okay, you're not hurt because they're purposely trying to be untrustworthy. Okay, you're hurt because you haven't said anything. Okay, because your silence was their permission. Your lack of consequences was their invitation to keep on going. When your mind senses pain or some sort of any negative energy, it creates a story. Okay? Oh, I can't trust anyone because they always let me down, so that's why I have trust issues. Okay? This story protects you, but it also isolates you. The real issue wasn't their action, but your inaction. A boundary is not a wall where you can keep people out of. Okay, it's a gate where you and only you can control. It's the clarity of saying this is okay or this is not okay, and the willingness to act when someone crosses that line. Self-trust is when your actions match your values. When you're constantly ignoring your discomfort because you choose peace, you're saying that, oh, my feelings don't matter and my feelings are wrong. When you set a boundary, when you say, oh, I can't stay late tonight, or oh, I don't like the way you talk to me, and you uphold it, you're telling yourself that, oh, I can protect my peace. I have my back and I'm a safe person for myself. Strong boundaries do two revolutionary things. They filter people. Okay, people who respect your boundaries reveal themselves as safe, but people who argue, guilt trip you, reveal themselves as unsafe. So the boundary did its job. It gave you data on who's safe and who's unsafe. They build evidence of self-trust. Every time you uphold a boundary, you deposit trust into your bank. Over time, you no longer walk into relationships or friendships thinking, oh, I hope they don't hurt me. But instead, you walk in thinking, if they do, I will know I will be able to handle it. Okay, and this is the ultimate freedom. So how do we shift from trust issues to boundary framework? Well, I'll show you. Step 1, the audit. Think back to maybe a relationship or friendship where you feel distrust. Okay, think back. When did I say yes but I actually meant no? When did I fail to communicate my lines? Okay, when did I fail to communicate my boundaries? Okay, don't blame yourself, just collect the data. Step 2, the small no. You don't have to start off with a big, scary boundary. You can start off with micro boundaries. For example, oh, I can't call you right now, but I'll call you in 5 minutes. Practice the muscle of honoring your own capacity. Notice how it feels to prioritize your own need. Step 3, observe the data. After you say the small no, observe how they react to it. Do they go, oh, sure, I'll call you in 5 minutes, or do they try guilt tripping you? Their reaction is not a reflection of your worth, but rather a reflection of their own character. Step 4, trust your judgment. When someone disrespects your boundary, trust that information. You don't have to label them as a bad person or anything. You just need to adjust their access to you. The goal is to not create a world where, no one disappoints you, because that's impossible. Okay? The goal is to become the person that can navigate themselves through disappointment without falling into some sort of story of, I can't trust anyone anymore. When you have strong boundaries, you don't have trust issues. Okay? You have trust process. You extend trust slowly based on observed behavior. You withdraw trust gracefully when evidence say you should. The power is in your hands. You're the gatekeeper. So next time you hear yourself say, I have trust issues, I want you to pause and say, where do I need to put a boundary? Is it your time, your energy, or your privacy? Start there and watch as your ability to trust starts to grow on both yourself and others. What's one micro boundary you can set up today? Tell me in the comments below and let's normalize this together. And always subscribe for more ways to rebuild your life.